Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sunrisers Eastern Cape's post-match presser following the match against the Paarl Royals here at Boland Park. We've got Aiden Markram, captain of the Sunrisers, here at the top of the table. We'll start off with Fidos. First question, thank you.
How's it, Aiden? Commiserations on the loss, but I mean, for you, it was the first 50 in 27 T20 innings. How did you feel out there, and is that quite a nice thing to get over?
Thanks, Fidos. Yeah, I mean, initially felt actually like it was quite tough. Fortunately played quite a bit of cricket here and kind of understand how to try structure in innings. I thought as a batting unit we had good intent at sort of the right times of the innings, and it was nice to spend a bit of time out there and get some runs. So yeah, you'll never say no to them, but I mean I'll always say they don't really count for much if you're not getting the W. So bittersweet, unfortunately, but still very grateful to have spent some time.
And can I just ask you, I mean, a lot of us haven't seen Luandre Pretorius, but looks like he can hit a ball really far and really hard. Just what did you think of that?
Yeah, he's special. I think there was about 3 T20 games I played for the Titans a couple of months back, and he was part of that squad, part of the team. And you look at him play and you go, it's just not a lot of guys can do those things. So he's going to grow into an even better player. I think this was just the start of people getting to know who he is and what he's all about. So incredibly chuffed for him. I know he actually works really, really hard as well. So it's nice to see someone so young, full of so much talent, but also like a really strong drive to do well.
How's it, Aiden? You've lost 2 games now, but you know we know from your previous campaigns you've won the tournament. It also hasn't started in the best possible way. So, you know, I'm sure you're disappointed at having lost again. But how do you keep that in mind that we've bounced back before, we can do it again?
I suppose there's a little bit of peace of mind knowing we've been in this position before and we were able to win. But like you mentioned, you want to win games of cricket, be it at the start of the comp or at the back end. So. Never nice to lose, obviously, but there's a bit of peace of mind and a confidence we can take moving forward, knowing that we were in this position before and managed to find a way to win.
Aiden, commiserations. Dinesh Karthik spoke yesterday about, he's amazed at the talent that he's seen. You know, it's his first time, playing in this league. Just as a T20 white ball captain, how does that make you feel when you see, when you hear an Indian cricketer saying that things about South Africa? Yeah,
I think it's really proud for us as a cricketing country for guys like Dinesh Karthik to be speaking those words. He's seen a lot in his career, Dinesh Karthik, and I don't think he's going to beat around the bush with what he says either. So nice for our cricket environment, cricket family to be producing players like they're producing that are representing teams in the SA20. So nice to see, of course. Means there's some healthy things happening in cricket in South Africa, and a tournament like this is the perfect platform for them to showcase their talent.
Hi Aiden, I just want to know, everybody talks about the physical aspect of how full the cricket calendar is, but I think there's not a lot of focus on the emotional aspect of it. So in a short period of time, you obviously had a lot of success at the Proteas at the test, you had some great form. Now immediately you're into the SA22 losses, but you obviously scored a 50 today. Can you just talk us through the emotional aspect of like all the things that happens in such a short time for a cricket player?
Yeah, it's hard to put it into words. You almost get used to dealing with things really quickly and then moving on. I don't think you have much of a choice nowadays with the amount of cricket that we play. So you of course pay attention to areas that need attention, but obviously it's really important to bank that, make notes of it, and then to wake up the next day, either do something about it or play another game of cricket. So the emotional side, I think each person's quite different. I generally don't try to get too high when things are going well and low when things aren't going well. Try to stay consistent, obviously easier said than done, but yeah, you learn to handle things nowadays quite quickly and try problem solve as quick as you can as well.
Thank you. Just last 2, Khalid.
Aiden, I just want to ask you, what is the message now from the coach? What is after these 2 games now?
Probably greet the staff by their names. No, it'll be it'll be consistent. Eddie Burrell's a really consistent coach, and we'll speak about areas that need improvement, of course, as you do when you lose 2 games. And Monday we'll be fortunate enough to have a session on Monday, so we can actually get stuck in and do some hard work there and play again on Tuesday. But we know how we want to play our cricket as a team, and we know the things that we stand for, and the non-negotiables and things like that. So we'll address that, try come up with some good plans, and get a win or 2 and try get some momentum on our side.
Aiden, just a quick one. After those 2 losses, you know, you have a guy like Roelof van der Merwe who did well in season 1. He's got that fire and that passion that he plays with. He's someone that we might bring into the 11 just to get that the emotional side of it, you know, just lift the team a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to have him, of course. Whether we're selecting him in the next game, I'm not too sure right now. We'll have those conversations, but he's a massive boost for any team that he plays for, with the things that he brings to the table, of course. So nice to have him in our sheds. He's just as pumped up behind the scenes than when he is on the field. So yeah, we'll have some discussions, see who's best, who's the best 11 for us in Pretoria, and select that 11 and back them.
Last one, sorry.
Aiden, obviously you had some runs today, and then it was a nice little partnership with Stubbo. But when you get to this point of a campaign, is the senior players, the big boys that need to carry him going forward?
Ideally, yeah. I mean, T20 cricket, you don't want to put too much pressure on anyone. I don't think it allows guys to play freely and be their sort of natural best. So you will look at senior players, guys that have really strong characters, to step up and, like I've mentioned, hopefully get us a win or 2, get on the right side of those results and run with that momentum. So it's a good bunch of guys that we have, and they're all not really good at losing. So I'm sure they'll all be really fizzed up and excited to make a difference in the next game.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Luandre Pretorius will be in next. Thank you.